What's up, Team Crown out on a day? Waiting they happen, waiting the sup. Welcome back to our channel. Alright guys, Mompha just sued EFCC for 5 million naira. Remember we discussed about Mompha getting arrested again by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over alleged money laundering when he went to their office in Ikoyi, Lagos, to reclaim his 5 wristwatches, 1 Apple AirPod, 1 iPhone 8 mobile phone, and 1 pair of glasses seized by the EFCC operatives last October. Well, there's now an update on that. Mompha has now asked the Federal High Court in Lagos to make EFCC pay him 5 million naira for what he calls unlawful rearrest and detention. His lawyer is a son, of course, Mr. Boyega Oyewole, filed this few hours after the news about Mompha, getting arrested surfaced on social media. Mompha wants the courts to declare that his rearrest and detention by EFCC was unjustifiable and unlawful. According to Punch News, he is equally urging the court to declare that the continued seizure of the items violated his right to own property under Section 44 of the Constitution. He wants the court to order the EFCC not only to free him, but also to give him back the seized items and pay him 5 million naira in damages. So Mompha is seeking 5 million naira in damages. The court is yet to fix a date, to hear Mompha's 5 million suit. Let us move straight to the next one. Tems, Burna Boy, Davido, and Wizkid appeared on former President of America Barack Obama's 2020 summer playlist. It has Wizkid featuring her, Yuja Smith featuring Burna Boy, and Khalid featuring Davido and Tems. Let's move straight to the next one. A veteran actor Kanayo stand with his colleague Pete Edochie on the issue of kneeling before you propose. Pete Edochie had said few months ago that it is not an African culture to kneel down before you propose, and anyone who does that is a fool.
And any young man who gets down on his knees to propose to a girl is not just an idiot, the bloody fool, the compound buffoon. And the reason why I'm saying it is simple.
Why are you saying it, sir?
We try to copy white people, right? I believe in the sacrosanctity of our culture, the essence, the core of our culture. The white man kneels down to propose to a girl. You know what it means? The girl takes over the family. This is why whenever you disagree with your wife overseas, you are kicked out and your wife takes the house. Don't you people know that? A young man like you who should ever be in charge of your destiny, you want everything about the women, that makes you all fools.
So it's totally wrong for a man to, but it's love.
I have lived with my wife for 51 years. Nobody has come to say, please stop beating this woman. Is it hatred that united us? Yes, you're an idiot.
I believe many that is civilization, so just to show.
It's all right. Kneel down before your wife. I will sympathize with you when she takes over the home.
This, of course, caused quite a buzz online. It didn't sit well with a lot of people, most especially females. And I think Daddy Freeze also reacted to that.
I'm highly disappointed in Pete Edochie. I mean, I have so much regard and respect for him, but I feel like this is the most shallow-minded opinion I've heard about this. I get that you probably say, this thing came from the whites, and we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that, but his reasons were not, we're not strong enough. I just felt like, and the fact that you're calling people bumfools for doing that, it's demeaning. It's, for me,
Your name, sir, is Pete Edochie. Let's start with the word Pete. Is it a traditional African name? Another thing, since your name is Pete, it wouldn't be out of place for me to assume that you're a Christian, since Pete is Peter's name and Peter was one of the disciples of Christ. Let's talk about Christianity. It's a white man's religion, especially the version we have right here in Nigeria. What happened to our own traditional gods? Were they not good enough? You are custodian, sir, of our traditions. How come you're not worshipping? And this is assuming. If you are, then you can ignore this particular bit.
Although the son, that's Yul Edochie, says it shouldn't be a big deal to kneel down, but he still believes his dad was right about the act not being our tradition as Nigerians. He said he didn't propose to his own wife because it was a long time ago and the wife didn't ask him to.
Did you kneel?
I didn't kneel.
Why?
I didn't kneel because, well, I didn't have to. I didn't have to. My wife didn't ask me to kneel for me to propose. I got married many years ago, 2004, so very long time ago. I didn't kneel. But I'll tell you what I think about it. To a large extent, the man is right. It's not our culture. Yes, it's foreign for people to kneel, but it's really no big deal. That's the truth. It's not that serious. It's really no big deal. Whether you kneel down to propose or you lie down to propose, it doesn't change anything. The woman who's going to leave you will leave you. The woman who doesn't respect you will not respect you. And the one who loves you and will stay with you and respect you will be with you, whether you kneel or you lie or you fly to propose.
And now, Kanayo has also come out to support Pete Edochie.
I'm an African. And I stand with Pete Edochie on what he said. He's an African to kneel down to propose to a woman. He's an African. I'm an African to that level. Like we always preach, it's not all you see on TV that you copy. It's an Instagram lifestyle. It doesn't stop you from living it. Live it the way you want. We're not also saying that you must live with us in our stone age. No. Because when we talk about this, some people who think they are more intelligent than us tell us we're coming from the stone age. Don't worry, live your technology age. But it is not part of our culture.
What is your take about kneeling down before you propose? So moving on to the next news. During the Scream Award online ceremony, Rema's manager, Super Sean, who got the Entertainment Personality of the Year, says he never believed Nigerians were going to accept Rema's sound so easily. He said the love has been amazing. Personally, I believe Rema has an edge already, simply because he knows how to use Instagram so well that it almost seems like he's trying to create his own niche, and also he knows how to manipulate social media as a whole. You can see that through his dress code, and again, he's good looking, he's young, and also has a strong backing. Don Jazzy, obviously. So first he won the social media love, the Instagram love, and went on to release more songs, to make it official.
And I want to add something, right? I want to add something real quick. I thank Nigerians, I thank all Rema fans, like I've been in this whole industry for like 9 years now. Wow. We've been there doing events. I was once a journalist at some point, Rema got unveiled to the world, and I thank Nigerians for really accepting his sounds, because I never believed that Rema's sounds would be accepted, so easily. We go to shows and you have fans screaming his freestyles, Spider-Man, American Love. So I thank the fans out there, the River, the Commandos. Thank you guys.
She told me she fought for my love, the love is a war. She gave me a heart, she gave me a kiss. She loving my drip, I'm dripping so hard in Louis Vuitton.
Just like Fireboy, Tiwa Savage announced his track list and the release date for her new album, Celia. The 13-track album will drop on 28th of August. Tiwa Savage, who just dropped a video Koroba on YouTube a few days ago, made this known through her Twitter and IG page with a video. She featured big artists like Davido, Sam Smith, Stefflon Don, among others. Sam Smith, the UK star, seemed excited about this feature. He said, "Thank you, I'm so excited." Wow. Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. Burna Boy gives back to community in Rivers State after twice as tall album release. This is not the first time Burna Boy will be, reaching out to a community in Rivers State. He did the same thing a few months ago, where he donated food items, to women, students, and the less privileged in his hometown, just like what he did recently. The items include bags of rice, drinks, and food ingredients. Ido community in Rivers State is where Burna Boy decided to do it this time. Burna Boy has shown us several times that he is a Port Harcourt boy who loves his roots so much by giving back to the society through the help of, Rich NG, that's Rich Nigeria Initiative, whose purpose is to provide COVID-19 food relief to the vulnerable and underserved in Rivers State. They ensure that 320 families were fed and 1,874 people benefited in the community. All right, moving on to the next news. According to new reports, notorious kidnapper Evans has been sentenced to death by a high court in Lagos. Evans was arrested in 2017 and charged with conspiracy to commit kidnapping and kidnapping. According to Lagos State government, Evans conspired on February 14, 2017 at Ilupeju, Lagos to kidnap one Donatus Dunu and collect over £200,000 for his release. According to the police, the billionaire kidnapper managed to escape arrest for 7 years. He was later traced and arrested by the police special squad at his Magodo, Lagos home. Evans confessed to being responsible for many high-profile kidnap cases in many states of the country, especially Lagos State. Guys, let me know if you think that's a fair judgment. Moving on to the next news. Check out Naira Marley's daughters. They are twins, and obviously they are their father's children, just like my people would say. Let's watch.
We are famous. My sister's famous. My family is famous, and you're not famous. And my dad's famous. You know what? My dad has money. We have money. My dad says me money, and your dad, does your famous dad have send you money? Does your famous dad send you money? Okay. He doesn't send you money. He's not famous. Then he's not famous. He's not you. You're not famous. Does he send you money? No. Are you serious? No. And that's period.
Check out what Brimo said about his records. Do you agree with him? He said a decade of consistent growth. First artist on the continent to keep doing better on every album for 6 straight albums. Do you agree with that? Okay, moving on to the next news. I just saw this post by former BB Nigeria housemate Cece. She said, pretty girls with natural bodies and regular jobs are still winning. Don't let social media fool you. Guys, I just think, generally you don't have to believe everything you see on social media. Except you're a fool. I don't know. Guys, everyone is talking about this picture online. The picture of, House of Representative Majority Leader Honorable Hal Hassan Doguwa with his 4 wives and 27 children. Wow. Let us move straight to the question of the day. Today's question, guys. Who is your favorite hit maker? Wande Cole, Wizkid, Davido, or Burna Boy? Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and hey, don't forget to like this video, all right, and share the video as well. Thank you once again. Until we see you next time. Peace.